Hello and welcome to Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden. I love how the two lilies, oriental lilies, flank the two sides of this middle bed and border. Yeah, it adds symmetry to this part of the garden. And they're really full now. You can actually see the fullness and the beauty of them. They stand out with the hydrangea in the middle. The hydrangea is starting to turn color to a more of a peachy color. Now, I know you're wondering about the grass down there. We have had some critters coming through. I don't know if it's the skunks or the cats or what it is, because we have had skunks, cats, possums, raccoons come through this garden, and they go to the bathroom and they pee in certain areas and they kill the grass there. So my husband dug up the grass here and we're going to reseed. But I'm not distracted by that because of the fact, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not distracted by that because of the fact that we're going to just reseed it. Plus the beauty of the garden, it's so beautiful here that it doesn't make any sense to get upset over the grass. The grass can be reseeded and the grass will grow. But just look here. So from this vantage point on the deck, I get to see the beautiful roses reblooming. And then if I pan up, then this is what I see in the morning. Isn't that a beautiful view? I see my majestic trees, full and happy. I see my garden. I'm able to look over this side and see this part of the garden. You know, they have these drones that people buy to get an aerial view of things. Thankfully, I get to stand here on the deck and see the garden from above. Now I'm going to pass through this arborvitae that does not want to stop growing. I don't know why it's so big, but it's there. It's beautiful. Yes. You get to see this side now of the garden and the color. We used to have really tall trees, over there blocking the neighbor's house, but we cut the tree down because it was becoming so invasive, and that is what opened up the opportunity for us to have a garden, a vegetable patch, because it was very shady over here. And then now when I look down here, this rose bush, look at it, it's starting to grow. Now this rose bush used to be all over the rail and just climb right over. The flowers were so prolific. Especially in June. But this year wasn't so bad. The same thing happened to this rose bush as climber, this rose climber that happened to the other climber. But it's coming back, and I love the color of the leaves, the new leaves. And you can see, yeah, you can see the glads from here. Absolutely beautiful. Into the back garden over there. Yeah, it's so pretty. I am so blessed. Gladiola flowers blooming in the garden. Come and let's take a look and see what's happening. Yes, and God has just been so good to me. I've just been really enjoying this weather and enjoying you and sharing the garden with you. It really has brought me so much joy. You know, I love to say joy. Yes, joy, 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 joy. And also, I'm going to show you around. We're going to take a look at my love, gladiola flower that's blooming in the garden. I just wanted to show you this beautiful gladiola that had opened up a couple of days ago, and somehow I had missed it. But this is called gladiola flower, my love, my love. Isn't it beautiful? And I remember showing you the other glads. It was part of the bag of gladiolas that I had bought from Costco's. We're going to look again at the angel trumpet tree and see how it has been just blooming. And now I think it's about the same coloration as this gladiola. And see, seems to be the theme of my garden. I even love it myself. You notice that I dressed for the occasion so I can blend in with the flowers. So I want you to follow me as we walk and tour through the garden, Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden. I have something new to show you in the garden. My other gladiola bulb has opened up. Look at that. And I think it's called My Love. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see. From all angles. Isn't that amazing? The garden never ceases to amaze me. Each day, something new just opens up. And it's just so beautiful. I love the color. I love the form. I love the shape. Now I only see one. And as I said, there were 60 bulbs in the pack. 30 of the Isabella and 30 of the My Love. So obviously this is a later gladiola that opens up. But what a treat to wake up to this beautiful glad. It makes my heart glad. Hallelujah. I was glad. It did bloom and I missed it. And it's so thick. Oh my. Oh, it broke off. But look at this. Oh, I'm gonna take it in, but it was meant for the garden. Look at this. All this time I missed this. This is what I was looking for, the other glad bulb. It was right here. I had planted them in here. And this one came forth. Oh, wow. Let me stick it in here and see what it would have looked like. Look at that. That's what it would have looked like. Oh, I'm so glad that I found it. But wow. So it said, go and look and see. Very pretty. Well, hopefully the rest of them will come up too. That's not the end of that. This is what I wanted to create when I planted them over here. Is this idea of them blending in nicely with the purple perilla in this whole garden area. Look at that. That would have been, it's still possible, but look at how they would all blend in, because then you'd have this color of the Sun and Patience, this color of the begonias, and that of the petunia. Not petunia, what is that? Impatience. And then we'd have the beauty of the gladiola and the purple with the white. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I could pretend, right? That's absolutely beautiful. Well, I'm so glad I caught it. Pretend here too. Look at that. That would have made such a great combo right here as well, with the glads and these colors. Oh, you have to make do with what you have. Sometimes life doesn't work out the way that you planned, but we have to just create it, make it happen for ourselves, make it work, and enjoy the moment. And I'm enjoying the moment of these beautiful flowers, all in the same hue and color, shades of pink and purple with the green, the luscious green of the leaves. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Another trumpet tree blossom has opened. I think this is the one. I missed it last night when it was white, but it's that peachy color. So very beautiful. I think there's one more to open. Yep, this one. This is the last one to open on the tree for this set. And then what will happen is that they will get a deeper color, and then they will shrivel up and it will get ready for the next round of flowering. But so far, this is just so beautiful, just a beautiful beginning. And it matches so nicely with that new glad that I have over there. Beautiful. I really love this coloring. Now this one is on its last leg. This was the first blossom. So that's how it matures. That's the last blossom, or the first blossom. It's the first blossom. Yes. And this one is the last one that has opened up here. Yes. It's going to just continue to bloom. Look at how it's growing tall. And I think this is some of the babies there coming up. It's just growing so tall. I'm going to trim this back, some of the leaves, so that more of the energy will go into making the flowers. So beautiful. Finally, these tomatoes are starting to ripen up here, and I'm getting more blooms. Isn't that nice? Yeah, this is starting to do what I wanted to do. The marigolds are filling up. The flowers, they're opening up and blooming. I like that. I like this little walkway. It leads into joy. Yeah. These roses have decided to give me another flush of bloom. I just love this climber. I don't know what the name of it is, but it is so beautiful. And it is highly fragrant. No doubt about it. It used to go all the way up onto the deck and over. And I used to be able to see it like that. But then one winter, actually it was a early spring, it was like 50 degrees or so for a while. It was very mild. And the roses were starting to bloom, you know, to get their buds and so forth. And then we had a hard freeze. And it just killed, well, it didn't kill it because it's still alive here, but it destroyed a lot of the canes. And with that, I had to cut it back. I had to cut back this rose bush. I was so disappointed because it used to be so voluptuous and full of beautiful roses. But this year it's on its recovery, on a way to recovery. I think this is now the second year that it's actually doing very well. Last year was pretty good. It started to grow and gain some more new canes and shoots. But this year it's actually doing fairly well. And hopefully it will get back to that majestic state that it had before, because it was extremely beautiful. It is still beautiful now, but I know what it could be like. I still love it. And just a few blooms, just a few flowers, really perfumes this area. I love the scents of the garden, and this is one of the scents that I will always remember from this rose. Ooh, I have a new rose. I planted this rose. I actually got this rose bush from QVC, and it looked dead. I was very upset. I actually asked for a refund, but I said, let me plant it anyway, just in case. And look what happened. It's coming up now. That's very encouraging. And it's a different color. I don't have that color in my garden. It matches the yellow of the tick seed here. So hopefully it will grow and be happy in the garden. The yellow flowers are opening up here in the front. They opened at the back, but now they're having their day here in the front with the zebra grass. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna have to somehow pull those in the back there. Maybe just leave it, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to go back there. Sometimes I get snakes, you know? Maybe if I feel brave, I will go back and I will actually pull them in. Beautiful. This squash plant, I just have to stop and comment on it. Look at it. It's just trailing away. What a pretty arrangement. These lilies are now open. They're at their full glory. We're almost there. Very pretty. I think I like them here in the front. Because you see, I have the lilies with the white, the hydrangea tree, which are giving off white blooms, and I have the shrub here that is white and green variegated. We have the leaves of the squash plants, the sunflower, and the tick seed. So this whole side is yellow, white, and green. And then to balance it is the purple perilla. But then of course the purple perilla matches the purple in the stamens of the lily. That's a beautiful combination. I like that. Oh, let me just show you the little sunflower. In the midst of us. Beautiful. The zinnias are doing fairly well. Look at that. Bees enjoying it. The zinnia colors. And there are many more blooms to come. I'm so excited. Well, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And how is your garden growing? Please remember to subscribe. I have the Lady Wisdom Speaks Academy, and I also have Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden. And Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden is just dedicated to the flowers and the glory of God in the garden. So go on and subscribe and share it with a friend, and don't miss it, because every day is important. Every day something wonderful is blooming in the garden. Well, have a great day and be blessed. Bye. Oh wow, I just love this. Wow. You know, even though a few of the blooms just came forth, it looks like I'm going to have to plant more glads next year, because I'm just so amazed at the color. Look at that. I can't stop talking about it. Well, bye, and see you next time on Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden. Bye. Well, if you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe. Well, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Come on back to Lady Wisdom Speaks Garden, and let us all tour and enjoy the dog days of summer. Hallelujah, this blessed day. Well, be blessed. God loves you, and so do I. Bye.